All right, we're back for another week. This is for Module 2, Lesson 4. If you're in my class, this is homework for Monday, October 20th, 2025. If you're not in my class, I don't know what day you have this, but hopefully this helps you out some. All right, I'm here to help. All this is helping. I hope you guys are using it. We don't always have mom or dad around to help, big brother, big sister, anyone like that to help. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Some things we're doing are new, and mom and dad or big brother, big sister aren't used to doing it the way we're doing it. That's all right. I'm here to help you out with that. Let's see how this one goes. All right. Show. I can't talk. It's Monday morning. My mouth doesn't want to work. All right, let's try this again. Show or explain your strategy. All right, so we have 4 times as much as 35. So we have 35, and we're going to use the example we used today. We're going to break this down. So we have 30 and 5, right? That's how we get 35. So we need 4 times as much as 35. If you can do 4 times 35, if you want to do it the old way, yes, I say the old way. I'm old. You can do this, the standard algorithm, 4 times 35, knock it out. Good for you. If you can't, well, I'm showing a couple different options. I'm going to show a different one in a minute here, but you could always do 35, 35, 35, 35. Add those up and get the answer. This will work now because it's only 4 times 35, but as these numbers get bigger and bigger, you really, really don't want to do it this way. It's going to take forever. It's going to start to mess you up. But we will do all these different ways just to see the first time if it works out for us. But we're going to start with this one. So we have 30 and 5. We add those together, we get 35. So we have 4 times, use some little brackets here, 30, and we have 5. All right, expand that again. I'm going to say 4 times 30 plus 5, or 4 times 30, and I really didn't want that plus 5 there. I shouldn't have put that like that. It should look more like this. 4 times 30 plus 4 times 5. All right. I really got to work at this handwriting. I'm going to keep putting these videos out to help you guys out. My handwriting should probably be a little bit neater. I apologize. I don't write the neatest. I never have. Yes, my teachers also always told me that. So sorry, but we're going to keep going. All right. So 4 times 30. Remember the trick I showed you guys? We can kind of say 4 times 3 and add the 0 at the end. So 4 times 3 is going to give us 12. Bring that 0 down. That gives us 120. Plus 4 times 5. If we want to go 5, 10, 15, 20. There's our 4 times 5 is 20. Now we have 120 plus 20. All right. If we want to just bring this over here, we can do this real quick. 0 or 1. So our answer would be 4 times 35 equals 140. All right, let's check at the top and see if this is the same. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20. I put my 0 here. I have my 2 up top. I have 5, right? 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 3, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 3, 12, 13, 14. So 140 there. 5 times, we're going to do 35 times 4. So we always start in the ones. 5 times 4 is 0, 2 for 20. Now we're going down 1 spot. We're going to put this over. Now we have 4 times 3 or 3 times 4. It's really 30. That's why the 0 is there. So 30 times 4. But we're saying the 3 because we drug that 0 down already. So that's going to be 12, 0, 4, 1. 140, 140, 140. I'm going to go with the answer is 140. All right. I want you to use this way. This is the way we went over in class. This is the way we're going to learn in the book. If you look at the helper pages that we looked at before this, if you look at the helper pages 23 through 28, those pages are also going to help you out with that. But this one you're going to do on your own. I got you going. I showed you some different ways. Remember, I kind of made a mistake right there. I fixed it. So really this one, let's not use this example too much. I made a mistake. It's Monday morning. We fixed it down here. It worked out because we got the right answer, the right answer, the right answer. So hopefully that helps with that front. Looking at the back. All right, number 3 says a pentagon has 5 sides. So it tells us right now a pentagon has 5 sides. So it wants us to complete the table. Number of pentagons. So up top would be how many pentagons we have. And the bottom would be total number of sides. So if you have 1 pentagon, you have 5 sides. If you have 2 pentagons, you have 10 sides. If you have 3 pentagons, you have... So remember, we have the number of pentagons, which would be P, times 5, because there's 5 sides. So you can put the 3 in there, get your answer. You can put the 4 in there, 4 times 5, get your answer. Put the 5 in there, 5 times 5, get your answer. Put the 6 in there, 6 times 5, get your answer. Write those answers down here. What is the total number of sides of 10 pentagons? Explain how you know. Well, if you want, you could maybe draw a pentagon. Everyone remember a pentagon? We start with our, I don't know, what do we want to call this? It's like the greater than sign going, like trying to, I don't even know, the greater than sign. How about we just call it a house? Because we're going to take here, here, here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Remember, it comes to a point. Each vertice, right there, each angle, that shows us where our sides are. So if we know we have all these sides, angles, corners, we have side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, and side 5. Okay? That 5 doesn't look the neatest. Trust me, it's a 5. So we have 5 sides. I mean, you could draw 10 of those out if you want. Some of you will draw me a little village with a house. That's fine. If you want to use this multiplication problem right there and put this right here and multiply it by 5 sides, that works. All right, give me something like that. All right, fill in the blanks. 6 times 80 equals. 6 times what equals 10? This is review from last week. You guys got this. Down here, fractions, they're coming. Fractions is division. Fractions is going to help us when we get to division. So make sure we're paying attention to this. Write the unit. Oh, sorry, directions first. The rectangle is partitioned into fractional units. The rectangle is partitioned into fractional units. That's means it's broken into pieces. That's what it means. It's broken into pieces. All right. Write the unit fraction on each unit. So the unit fraction, we got to figure out how much each of these is worth. All right. So just count your pieces. You have 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece. So the whole thing equals 4 pieces, right? Well, each of them is worth 1. So this would be 1 out of 4 pieces, 1 out of 4 pieces, 1 out of 4 pieces, 1 out of 4 pieces. So on the bottom, the number stays the same because they're all the same. So don't even worry about the bottom right now. So the top, we have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that means this whole thing is 4 pieces we have right now out of 4 pieces because there's 4 total pieces. And right now they're all there. All right. So this also equals 1. When you have the same number on top of each other, it always equals 1. And we just broke it into smaller units. Remember, you'll hear me talk about Hershey bars and breaking them up because, I mean, Hershey bars are fun. Why wouldn't we talk about Hershey bars? They're fun. They taste good. All right. Anyways. All right. Shade in 3 units. So you're going to kind of color in. Not real heavy. You want to still be able to see your work. If I can't see your work, I can't say you did it right. So we want to shade in 3 units. All right. We did that. How much of the rectangle is shaded? Write your answer in fraction form. If you want to cheat, put that 4 down there. No, just real easy. How many pieces did you shade in? Count them. That's it. It's the shaded in part. That's all you have to put. However many you shaded in. Remember, each of these is worth 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. What's 1 plus 1 plus 1? Put that number up here. and then you have that over our fraction of 4. That'll give you your answer. All right, guys, that's it. That's Module 2. Module 2, Lesson 4 homework. I hope that helps. I hope you guys are using these. If you're in a different class or you're not even in like my district, make a comment or something. Let me know what district you're in or where you're at. Let me know if these help. I'm going to keep putting them out. I'm trying something new this year. I'm going to keep putting them out. Let me know if these help. All right. Have a great evening. Hopefully the Detroit Lions win tonight. If you're not here, if you're in Tampa Bay and you're using these, or the state of Florida and you're rooting for Tampa Bay, hey, I'm not going to wish you guys luck. I want the Lions to win tonight. Hopefully no one gets hurt. I'll go that far. But hopefully the Lions win tonight, and I will see you guys for module or lesson 5 homework tomorrow. Have a good night.